When you think about Prince Harry, everybody was really shocked at the King's coronation over this particular, well, some might say faux pas. Of course, he got blasted for the fact that his mourning suit didn't look the best pressed, and some might suggest he was there under duress. Seemingly he didn't want to come. Seemingly, of course, he couldn't persuade his wife, Meghan Markle, to hop along on a plane, even though she could go halfway around the world to, say, Jamaica, Nigeria, and of course, Colombia. She couldn't make it, of course, to His Majesty the King's coronation because she was busy making a cake for her son for his birthday. That's the level of respect that was really seeping out on that day. Who could forget? But when you think about it also, everybody was shocked, were they not, when this happened, literally as Prince Harry was flying back to America the very same day. He didn't stay behind for drinks, for tea, for a chat, didn't make that effort. But then up popped this. That's right, this tweet from Christian Dior, basically saying they were thrilled to dress the former royal on such a prestigious occasion. And it was an incredible piece of marketing, one that we hadn't seen the like of, well, forever inside the British monarchy. And when you think about it, I've told you this before, Harry's the one that truly could rake in the money if he wanted to go down that branding route. Not the former cable TV actress Meghan Markle, simply because she doesn't necessarily have a following. And that really was more apparent than ever when she launched her American Riviera brand. As I told you, she thought there were going to be instant clicks on her Instagram account, and literally millions would be waiting with bated breath to see exactly what Meghan would be flogging. Turned out to be jams surrounded by lemons, but that's by the by. Now, what's interesting as the stories developed, we also told you the big fallout between Victoria and David Beckham and Harry and Meghan, apparently accusing each other of leaking stories to the terrible media that Prince Harry absolutely detests. Only, of course, when it's gushing does he like to read anything about himself and checks social media on very regular occasions. That's how these things work. But take a look at this particular picture, and let me tell you the background to this. Maureen, good to see you. Thank you so much as ever for your time. In the midst of the beautiful sunset of course, Lambeth Palace behind me. It's nice, isn't it? Thought I'd treat you to that. I know, yes. Well, you're good to me. I try my best, thank you. I'm glad you. Are you all right? Yes. Now, people are looking, I know. They think, who's that clotted there talking to himself in a stick? I know, it's wholly embarrassing at times, You just have to override it, don't you? It's like when you're getting changed in one of those department stores and somebody pulls the curtain back. Yes, the sort of thing. It's very embarrassing, isn't it? Everything's flying everywhere. Nightmare stuff. Anyway, back to your royal story, because we're talking royal fashion. And this picture, David Beckham for Boss. That's right, he's one of the brand new faces, which a deal was agreed in May. That's right. Now, according to sources, as ever we have to say allegedly, that deal was also offered to the former royal known as Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex. And this would make sense. This really should probably be the route that Harry, if he tries to monetize himself, should go down if he wants to make a considerable amount. David Beckham's done a very clever move by doing it himself, you can see. But apparently they never heard back, and then when they did hear back, it had to be a dual deal alongside, of course, his wife Meghan Markle. I told you she was still looking for backers, fortune hunters, whatever you want to call it, to support the brand. Now, they decided to go with a supermodel, the beautiful Naomi Campbell, and David Beckham, two powerhouses just in the two package of that particular branding. But it makes you think, doesn't it? Harry is nothing, if you like, but loyal, but seemingly then claims that he couldn't afford to do these things, as he pointed out in the Oprah Winfrey. This is his new life now as a celebrity. These are the deals that will be on offer, and they're no small change, let me tell you. But the bottom line is Harry is holding out to make sure that he and Meghan are seen as a duo. And his belief was that if they were modelling close together, it would literally be mega sales. Now, having seen Meghan's fashion on a recent visit to Colombia, do you agree? Or did he miss out scoring an own goal, maybe even possibly starring alongside David Beckham for Boss? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.